Hey guys, Stefan. Welcome back to another replay review. This time we've got Bronze 3 Diana Task Force. Hasn't played her that much this season, but he's got Mastery 6. He's against Ari, which is not that horrible, but it depends on what the Ari does and how she builds it. So, into Ari, you don't really need to push early. There's really no reason to, and I see you're doing that, and you're missing all the CS while you're doing that. So I'm just gonna play this at 4 times speed. Um, like you're like she's missing a lot of CS too, but you're you could be at like 14 CS by now, but you're an 8. Um, so okay, you're being way too scared. She's really low. Yeah, you're being way too scared. She's way lower than you are. Just push out the wave and go back and buy because you're gonna be at a point where you can buy 2 Doran's rings soon. So just push out. Don't go for the poke. Yep, you went for the poke on her instead of just pushing the wave. See, this is where time matters. You're wasting a lot of time being zoned off CS because you just didn't push out the wave so you could go back. She's got very low mana, so if you just hard push that, you're better set. So yeah, push out this wave, get level 6, and push one more wave here, I would say. Yeah, instead of running around like a chicken, just push one more wave. This gank's really okay. So let's go back here for a second. You're going for this gank, which is good, but look at the health of your team. This guy's low. This guy's low. Even though I know for a fact you're going to kill this Jax, this is still not the right play to make. They just didn't punish you for it because they're monkeys. Like, they could have easily beat you here, but instead they just literally let you walk in, kill Jax, and walk away. But in normal situations, that was a bad play, but it turned out well, so I'm not gonna hawk you too much for it. So what I want you to do now is I want you to, why are you waiting so long? It seems like you're away from keyboard when you're playing. You're not paying much attention to the game. What I want you to do here, okay, you look at the dragon fight. Kha'Zix gets the dragon. Their team is the fight is over. Just push this wave, right? There's no reason to keep going here. Just push the wave. This is pointless. This is a waste of time. Just push. Look at how many minions you could have denied the Ari by now. If you push this like into this tower, he's gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minions, including a cannon. But instead, you're losing minions because your minions are pushing into them, so it's killing the minions. And now you're busy typing. So you gotta you're also missing all the CS. Stop being AFK and play the game properly. Push in this wave. Don't just mindlessly auto attack. You're missing all the CS, right? You might not think this is a big deal, but let me tell you, you should have at least 60 minions by now if you played it correctly. If you had 60 minions more, like that would mean you had 25 minions more. That is over, that is close to 700 gold, right? The gold difference at this level, look, your entire team has 12.6k in total. They would have 13.2k if you just farmed properly, right? See, early game farming is really, really important. Okay, you pushed it into tower, you go for a roam. How much gold you got? You're gonna have 600, so this roam's fine. Always kill the Twitch there, nice. Okay, let me go back at that because I feel like we could have done something differently here. So you go for the Twitch. Keep fighting the Leona. You could have kept fighting the Leona and maybe forced her flash. Because this Twitch was always dead with your team here. Like, this Twitch was dead. So if you went for the Leona, you might have been able to force at least one more summoner or even kill her. So Yeah, I would definitely kept fighting the Leona there because that Twitch was dead. I understand you want the kills, but in that situation, you could have gotten a lot more out of your time because you lost a lot of minions. And you'll see I'm talking about minions all the time because your W didn't even hit her. I'm talking about minions all the time. You can tell, I'm always talking about minions. Minions are important in League of Legends, especially early game minions. Because the amount of gold you get early is very important when it comes to snowballing the game. Good, you get a kill. Push in this wave into tower, push it hard. Okay, take another, push the minions first, push the minions first. Else the other minions take ages to get to the tower, right? You get the first blood tower, nice. Go back and buy Needlessly Large Rod. You have 2k gold. Needlessly Large Rod and a Blasting Wand here. And a Blasting Wand, please. Wait, actually, can you? Do you have the gold for it? No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Sork Shoes is fine too. But you have 42 CS at 12 minutes. See, okay, let me just put this into perspective a little bit. So you're strong, right? Your total worth is 3,800 gold. Your jungler is 4,700. But let me put this into perspective. You're worth 3,800 gold. If this was me and I was playing here, I would have at least 110 CS at 12 minutes in this elo. That's what I mean. Like you gotta focus on farming. Gotta focus on not missing the free minions. Not let yourself get zoned off them by pushing when you're early in the lane. If I have 60 more minions than you, that gives you at least 800 more gold. That puts you close to Kha'Zix's worth of gold. And he's really fed. You're really fed, sure, but you're really low on gold. And you see the difference between you and Ari isn't that big because she's got more farm than you do. So something to keep in mind is farm is. See again, it feels like you're just AFKing. You're missing all the minions, so many minions. It feels like in between plays you're just AFKing. And okay, let's go back here because this was a pivotal point. This could be the throw of the game. This could be the throw. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. You never go in here. You never ever go in here because if we go back even more, right? Kha'Zix jumps to Leona. This is dumb from him, but that's not what we're focusing on. He goes for Leona. Okay? He's going for Leona. He's getting 1v1 by Leona. Ari comes in, right? You don't jump in here because if you look at your map, the entire bot lane is missing, right? The Twitch is missing, and the Jax is also missing. You never go for this fight. When you see this, you try to zone them. If it doesn't work, and you miss your Q, if it doesn't work, zoning them off the CS, you never go for Leona here. If you go for anyone, you go for the Ari. Because if you go for her, you might be able to save Kha'Zix. But you go for the kill, which is here is greedy because you're never winning this fight because you missed your Q. And here, you're going to die for nothing. Right? You never go for a play like that because you had no vision. And just like I said, Jax shows up and Twitch shows up. That was a very poor play. That is the throw of the game. I'm calling it right now. This is what threw this game. Okay, I'm gonna go speed this up a little bit because sure, your team is also throwing, but that's not what we're watching. We're watching you play. Okay? We're watching you play. Why are you leaving your lane? Go push out those minions. Alright, you get a kill, sure. Nice. Okay, you guys are back. Push. Nice. I like that. Why are you going there? Why not go help your team do the dragon? Why are you taking Kha'Zix's red buff? That's not cool, dude. Not cool taking his buff because, see, meanwhile, you go for red buff, right? You go for red buff. You could have done this shit. Look. You guys just... Okay, if we go back even more, right? We go back twice. Even more. At this point, there's 2 dead here. Walk to this fucking dragon and ping the shit out of your team. You don't go to his topside jungle here. That is just dumb. This play is literally dumb. This play right here is dumb. And I don't mean to say you're dumb, but this play is dumb. And I know you're probably close to death cap. No, you're not even close to death cap. Why are you doing this? What's the thought process behind doing this? You could have gotten a free Earth Dragon, and guess what? That's really good for Diana because she kills objectives really fucking quick. That was a really bad play. That could be, wow, voice crack. That could be the throwing factor of this game. You should have been there. You should have definitely been there. Don't go back in. Yeah, you should have definitely been there, and you should not be typing to your team because I know that's what you're gonna do because they were MIA pinging you. I know that you want to type to your team. But okay, this Ari's fucking garbage. You should have 10 kills by now. Why are you going back? Push your fucking minions. You're so greedy to go back and buy a fucking blasting one that you lose all the pressure in the world. Yeah. I don't really feel the need to watch the rest of this game because I see that just the way you prioritize on things, like getting a red buff over helping your team secure dragon, that kind of priority is what's going to lose this game because now their team is starting to snowball and they've caught up on gold. You keep pushing there. You don't go to mid lane here. You should have kept pushing. Your team is outnumbered, just keep pushing top lane. See, you're just roaming around like a headless chicken for no reason, chasing kills. Right? This is not good play, and I'm gonna keep watching for about 9 more minutes, but this is disgustingly bad to watch. Stop that! Your team's caught out, you're 4v5, just push the minions and leave. There you go. You're wasting a lot of time this game. Like, we're talking a lot of time. No, you don't put your R on cooldown there. I mean, it works out okay, but you don't put your R on cooldown, but it's going to be fine. But ideally, you don't put your R on cooldown. Nope, not worth the dive. You don't go for that flash dive. Nope, that was a bad dive. What's going... I mean, it works out, right? Because what does your team get out of it, though? And the way you gotta think in this elo is you can't think my team is gonna get something out of this because this is elo with, as most people in bronze have always called it, idiots, right? I've seen it, I've heard it. People always call like bronze teams garbage. So what's the one thing you don't do? You don't rely on your team, right? If you die there, what does your team get? Absolutely fucking nothing. Because the tower, you could have gotten tower if you didn't go for that stupid dive. And yeah. Now you're gonna die and shut down because, let's go back for a second. Everyone's missing. Nope. You never walk up like this. Nope. You don't walk up in the middle of the lane when everything is missing. The only person you see is Ari and Teemo. Those are the only two you see. You never push out this far against that because Ari's got the gap closer on you. And Twitch could be stealthy. Like, you have to think you're against a Twitch. Twitch likes roaming mid lane and stealthing up on mid lane. So, yeah, that was lack of awareness and lack of decision making. If you were going to do anything, you should have just tried to one-shot the Twitch. When the moment you see the Twitch, you go for the one-shot. But, yeah, not good, man. I don't like the decision making in this game. There's a lot of faulty errors that I just really don't like. Wait, you didn't spend your gold. Oh, yeah. You should have bought a blue pot there. Oh. Darius, buddy. He's gonna get like a pentakill here, but... Never mind, he's not. Yeah. I think that's where the game is over. This is where you've thrown. They are now ahead of you in gold. So that's the losing point of the game, in my opinion. That's the losing point. Because now... there's no minion management. Why are you chasing down into a fight that's over? This fight is over! This fight is over! I mean, it's not, but... Holy shit, you just killed... You just killed the Jinx. Alright, man. Get this tower, and... Go for this tower here, ideally. You want to keep pushing this way. Why are you AFK? There you go. Meet the minion wave. You gotta catch the minion wave before the minion wave your minion wave comes. Okay, now you leave. There's no point staying. Your team doesn't want to take the tower, so just go push out mid lane. Mid lane can be pressured here. Push this into tower, force them to have to defend, right? Yeah, there's a lot of decisions in this game, and I feel like if you just, like, you could have, like, okay, you're worth 9,000 gold. You could be worth 1,100 gold if you just farmed properly. You could be massive. Like, getting fed in bronze is easy, but getting fed with a shitload of farm is the best thing you can do because you're going to be so far ahead of everyone. Nope. I don't know about putting your R on cooldown. I guess it works out, but why are you walking away? You're like asleep. You're not paying attention. I don't know. Maybe you're playing a really high ping, which is possible. Could have queued her, but instead you only get the XP. Why? No! Why are you going back? No. This is bad. Going back here is bad. Your team's probably going to get this tower anyway. But there's local gold that comes from towers. Teemo is top side. Twitch is bot side. You see that. This is your vision. This is what you see. You see these two. 26 seconds on Ari, 16 seconds on Jax. You push this wave any day. Your team might not even get it because they're going to be scared. I mean, yeah, they'll get it, but you could have gotten extra gold out of this. And see, Ari's not even up yet. You could have started pushing this wave. Look at how fast Jinx takes this. Combine this with Diana, and we're having a discussion. Yep. I think that I don't like the void stuff. Why are you building void stuff? Why are you building void stuff here? There's no MR on anyone. No MR on anyone here. There's no point going for void stuff here. There's really no point. Go for Lichbane, and also wait. You have 484 gold. Wait in base and buy the blue pot. Blue pot is 50 AP, which is with a death cap roughly 70 AP. Yep, that's the. There's a lot of things that can be improved on, and I think I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna say that's enough for this, cause I mean you guys are still ahead, but you could have carried this game. That's what I'm trying to teach people. Carry your games. Instead of barely managing to win, carry them. Right? And now you're getting caught out, and you threw your lead. Now let's go back there for a second. You see this? You see him here? You run here. Definitely. You're... Nope. You're running the wrong way. You should have ran towards this side here. Blitzcrank. The moment you saw Jax, right? This moment you see Jax here. Hang on. Don't tell me it's frozen, please. Okay. So, you walk here, right? I'm just pausing in between just to see. Okay, you see Ari? She hits you. She gets a poke on you. That's not good. So, the moment you see this, you walk here. You walk this way and get the fuck out of there. Your Jinx is here. Your Kha'Zix is here. Kha'Zix is the second strongest person on your team next to you. You don't want to fight without him. Just leave. Just leave. Just walk up here and leave. But instead, you go and get yourself killed, which throws your lead as well. You have a shutdown on yourself. You just gave Ari a shutdown. Ari and Jax, they get a shutdown from you. So yeah, let's just fast forward this. Let's see what happens. Twitch cleans up. Yep, because you were dead, there was nobody there to assassinate Twitch. Are you building? What are you building next? Please don't tell me you're building Rod of Ages. Because this is... Why are you there? Why are you here? You have no vision on the map. The moment you see Jax here, you flash. The moment you here, you just flash away. You don't see the rest of them, you don't want to engage on them. Yeah, you definitely flash away there because a Jax will never walk up to a fed Diana unless there's somebody there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get a 1-for-1, but the Twitch is the one carrying this game, so... I would have just flashed away as soon as I see Jax there. Because, yeah, now the game is pretty much over. You guys are throwing your huge lead. Why are you going Leandri here? Leandri... No. I would have gone Deathcap, Lich Bane into Void Staff. Not even... There's no need to get a Void Staff this game because... Why did you waste your TP for that? Sorry about that, guys. You leave your team out to dry. It's good, okay? Push, 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 push. Oh my god. No, if you didn't know. You held tower aggro. You could have killed that. I don't like the Leandri here. You should have... Honestly. Deathcap, Blitzbane, Void Staff, Guardian's Angel here. That's what I would have done. Alright. We're gonna call it there because this is where the game is thrown and you guys don't really make a comeback after that. So, to recap, focus on CSing more because your CS is really, really low and CS is creep score or minion kills, if you want to put it that way. You leave your lane for no reason to join fights that are over. You could have applied more pressure. The build was a bit wacky. They weren't gonna build any MR by the looks of it because, right, you gotta think you have a Darius, a Kha'Zix, and a Jinx on their team. They're not really gonna build MR. The only ones building MR at 33 minutes is Leona. So yeah, I would have gone for the Lich Bane and then take Woodstaff and then Guardian Angel into probably Abyssal because actually Randuin's Omen instead of Abyssal just because of Twitch. I was thinking you might want to go Abyssal because they have 60% of Jax's damage is AP. Then you have Ari and Teemo. But yeah, you would have liked to go in this situation Deathcap, Lichbane, Void Staff, Guardian Angel, and then either Sonya's or Randuin's. Yeah, that's the build here. And yeah, you could have. This game was so carryable for you easily, and there's just a few situations where you just go in without vision and it throws your lead. And that's what I keep trying to teach people. And I make this mistake myself too, just going in without knowing where anyone is. You gotta start thinking, I don't see anyone on the map. Is there any chance that they're close to me? As in, if I engage on this without backup, what's the likelihood that someone's gonna be there? If it's even a 50% chance that their team is on you, you gotta not do it. So yeah, I hope this helps. It might be a little bit rough, but yeah, I think that's all I can really say here. I mean, obviously I could nitpick on a lot more decisions, but the big ones, the ones I said, that's what would have allowed you to carry the game. But you've thrown your lead. The build is kind of off. I mean, the build's not bad. It's not horrible, but I would have just said Deathcap Lichbane here. If you're going the Deathcap Rush, you're going to go Lichbane unless they're already building an EMR, which they're not. The Ari didn't buy Abyssal because she's retarded. And none of them are building any MR against the Fed Diana because your AD champions are pretty strong, especially Darius and Kha'Zix. I just realized Blitzcrank's got Triforce. Anyway, I hope it helps, and if you've got more replays, feel free to send them my way, dude. Alright, guys. It's been Stefan. Peace out.